Hello, everybody. We're going to take a couple seconds here to get ourselves just to share that we're live here. Does that automatically go to your stream, Maurice?
I'll post it if you want.
I'll share it on my feed too. So, hey, I hope everybody. Oh, yeah, we got a new president. Who said this is Zobi?
Zobi.
So, this is a talking.
Turn that off.
This is a talking TP roller, right? You put your toilet paper on here. Thank you, Zobi. And you record your voice. And then when you twist it.
Damn, those turds smell.
This is horrible. This is the worst.
Damn, those turds smell.
I could have fun with this all day.
Damn, those turds smell.
Ah, thank you, Zobi. I love props.
I like the present. I don't like what it says.
So I could change the words.
It's still going off.
It takes a second. It goes through the cycle once you move it. So we're getting a few people on here. We're stalling. Larissa is going to air out the place because I bent over to move something and something got pushed out. And I'm not proud of myself. It was let's just say this place needed to have some windows opened so that Larissa could sit here. I know we're going to talk about the Xfiles Deep Throat, and there's nothing I like more than talking about Deep Throat, and it's a great episode.
No kitty.
No kitty? Oh, it's a great episode, and the first time we get to meet Deep Throat, and it's the first time we get to hear that wonderful song by Mark Snow. Nope, they'll be going live in a second here.
We're not live?
Oh, we're live now, but we got to get our. I guess we got to do this, right? So we can get the. If you're on with us, or how do you set up the comments, or getting the comments? Is the comment feed here?
I'll fix it.
All right, we're still getting situated here. We'll be rocking in a second.
I'll fix it.
I'm gonna get out of the way so that Reese can do what she does best, and
you can keep talking.
Yeah. So I got my keyboard here, so maybe we could sing some songs tonight. And maybe we can answer some questions and have a discussion. Really excited. We're going to see David Duchovny Thursday, right? Down in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We're going to be down in Brooklyn seeing David Duchovny there.
Wait, why is my stream not here?
Is the stream not there? Are we live? Have to reset it?
Is it not there? Did you click live?
I think so. Yeah, we're live. We're live. See? We got 5 viewers right now. We're still getting situated here. And yes, that is the blobfish behind us. And did you buy that? Or is that a present from somebody? I forget. Was that one a present?
Yeah, Stephanie.
Oh, that's right. Oh, duh. Thank you, Stephanie.
I'm a little bit confused as to where.
I got a blobfish over my shoulder.
Where's my stream?
I don't know.
Why my stream isn't on?
We're trying to set up the thing where we can read everybody's comments. We're not there yet. Live streaming. Or did you do the pull down menu? Is it kind of frozen?
I'm not sure what's happening here.
Yeah, we're dealing with some different smells. Our cat does not know how to wipe her own butt. And what? WTF Smolder? I always called it Scolder. Because like Smolder, that's like really sexist, right? That's giving way too much of the discussion.
That's what I said.
To the man.
No,
I didn't watch your video yet. Thank you for letting me.
There it is.
There it is.
Okay, fine. All right, guys.
Hey, there's
right,
some
we
people.
Found the stream.
Yay! Why are we backwards?
Because
is that always that way?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, all right, we got Billy.
Oh, I'm on this side, and she's on that side.
Nancy.
Hi-oh.
Remember first, Mulder said, "I'm fine."
Uh-huh.
We all want one of those black. So there's like all different sizes you can get. This one is huge. I think this is probably the biggest one. It's like really, really big. This is Stephanie. It was a birthday.
The nose actually seems small for a blobfish. It's almost too cute.
Yeah, this is a little bit cuter than the real blobfish. Like the nose is kind of like
I guess they're hoping it'll sell better if you make it a little bit cuter than normal.
Yeah, I think that's the idea. Hey, Kathy. You want a blobfish? It's so big. I could use it as a pillow. It's so cute though, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's very soft. We made the blobfish dance karaoke.
That's right.
He danced to the Xfiles karaoke song.
He shaked it.
He can dance like his.
You can dance if you want to.
The fish thing.
Yeah. So what else do we have first today? Was today
The ditch.
the first Scully ditch?
Yeah. Mulder ditch. Well, Mulder ditch.
Mulder ditch Scully, ditching Scully. Moments after, I think the first Scully eye roll. Was there an eye roll in the pilot?
Diner. I think there was probably one in the.
There's a lot of eye rolls in this episode.
I'm pretty sure there was one in the pilot at some point, but that one was really like she started rolling her eyes in the diner. Like she rolled her eyes like at least 3 or 4 times when he was talking to the waitress.
Right.
And she was saying how she got the photos of Smolder is okay. I don't know if I like Smolder.
Just my hoe?
I think Smolder.
So I think Smolder because you get all of Mulder in there.
S-M-O-L-D-E-R.
That's like a very
like small
man, like
Smolder's like small Mulder. I don't know. I feel like it's.
I like Sculder because S-K, the U-L can be shared letters.
Right.
So it's a nice elision, Sculder.
Put the link up just so that it's there.
Excuse me.
Keep talking. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, first Mulder ditch right under her nose. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they don't waste a second there. And there's a noticeably lighter. It's not a comedy, right? It's not Vince Gilligan. It's not a Darren Morgan episode, obviously, but it's a noticeably lighter tone from the pilot. And certainly what's coming next, Tombs. It's a hell of a lot lighter. It's lighter than I remember, even with Seth Green being in there. And is it me or is it because the episode's called Deep Throat and maybe I'm looking for it because I'm in my mind? I keep hearing double entendres like with every other line.
I think that's you.
Is it just me? It's MSR, damn it. Yes.
There's a lot of eye sex between Mulder and Scully in this episode. MSR, not Smolder. Hey, Geneva.
Something you couldn't show me at the office?
Yeah, like when he first came to the bar and like he goes like it's like all in her personal space right away.
I mean, they're meeting at the bar to begin with. That's kind of a thing.
Pissed. Yeah.
And have they been going there for a while? Like how much time has passed?
It sounds like the beginning of a fanfic. Like really, he meets her at a bar. It's like I don't want to meet you at the office.
Is this the same bar from the movie?
Did they meet at any other bar ever again? Like to talk about a case? Like other than
I don't know about Scully, but is this the same bar from the movie where he met Xfiles?
Maybe.
After pilot, we have some testing.
Of judgment, trust, and such. Yeah.
She smiles at him.
She's smiling and blushing.
She blushed a lot in the car right before the 9 minutes.
Yeah.
That's how they lost 9 minutes.
She was having like a Scullygasm on the plane. When
I thought she was just afraid of heights.
Well, it looked like she was having one of her like Scully orgasms.
Mulder!
When she was on the plane and the plane like hit turbulence, and she just like it was definitely a Scully. What's that?
Trying to do a sexy bass line, I failed.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't that good. You hit the wrong note.
I'm sloppy. Yeah, so the first time we get the song, you got a lot of good stuff going out there.
A lot of good stuff going out.
Seth Green, and if you're gonna get potheads to talk, you got to give them some burgers and fries. So that kind of worked. I have one contact in, so you got to read the comments. I can't read the comments.
Just because she remembers the hotel from the last case, wanting to spend more time alone with him, I'm sure. But the definition of this, loyalty. Yeah, and she already like rescues his ass, and she's real badass with the guy in the car.
Oh yeah.
She grabs his gun and she like
pokes his eye out.
Yeah, and twice the windows got shattered in this one. I posted a video on Twitter. My reaction to when she was sleeping, and then the window just shatters from whatever.
Scully, wake up!
Aircraft is like flying over. She's like, ah! And then Smolder just happens to be there. Not like, you okay? Yeah, Smolder.
Smolder's right there.
Smolder together.
Yeah, that when you crack, I made me laugh because I know you did the video earlier, but the idea of Scully wake up, like he was a few feet away when she screamed from the glass breaking. So
she screamed.
Yeah, so you're a little late with the wake up there, Mulder. But just in case the glass and the plane didn't wake you up, I'm gonna scream at you.
We got the wait. Geneva said, "What about season 11 when Scully falls asleep holding the Glock?" That was in the bar, but yeah. Oh yeah. When he tells her she licks adorbs. That's like the fake Chili's place.
Mm-hmm. Not the same bar, right?
No.
They're on the road somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
I always want to give him a really big burp in the fake journalist face as he walks away. Yeah, fake journalist. You like the name Smolder? I can't get into it. Oh, hey, Kevin. You're here.
Yeah.
I love the adorbs. I use the adorbs now.
The only thing that's good about Smolder, it's kind of like it's smoldering, like smoldering, like SMOUL. Like there's some flames kindling.
Scolder.
Their flames are smoldering.
I don't think we need. This was before smushy names started happening.
What's that saying? Max? Oh yeah. Oh, I was thinking in this episode, is Seth Green kind of like a precursor to Max? You know what I mean? Like they say Much Ado About Nothing is kind of a precursor to Taming of the Shrew.
I think he's just a stoner kid. I don't think he's been abducted or anything.
I don't think he's abducted, but like
Max
a character
has been
type.
Abducted and but he also is obsessed with aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were just like looking for a place to go make out and smoke weed and watch these things fly over. They didn't care. Think smoldering temptress from Moulin Rouge.
Yeah, technically Seth Green is the original stoner number 1.
DMC Clinton, and we liked the past season. I liked a handful of episodes. Yeah,
I like season 11.
I liked a lot. I thought they did some really good episodes and some good moments.
9 great episodes.
I wouldn't say all 9, but
9 out of 10 were pretty great.
Some of them were better than others.
The number 9 was okay.
They had some really beautiful moments. So
number 9 wasn't bad. It didn't.
Oh yeah,
feel
that
right.
one I didn't like at all.
Right,
the fake vampire.
Yeah.
That was not my favorite.
I really love what they were going with that, but I thought the execution was poor. I always said about that episode. What's the name of that one?
Not Followers. Nothing Lasts Forever. Is that one?
Was that one? I felt like it was a script that wasn't meant to be an X-File, and they said, "Oh, that's a cool script. Let's make that an X-File." When they brought in the outside,
it was just very
writer.
Disgusting too. It was like kind of violent.
Yeah, and it was very much like the Hunger feel. And then
how about Mully?
Mully, yeah, Smoldy, Moldly. Oh yeah, I want to try. What's the R coming from?
Smolder. Scolder.
I like Scolder. Because you get the SC and the DER and the UL are kind of shared.
Muldully. Well, so yeah, that was disgusting.
Right. They can ignore them. They will go away.
Like
great line. Guess not.
Stitches back to these other girls.
Oh, it was gross.
Oh, so nasty.
But it was one of those. It was a high concept, and that.
I think if I ignore them, we go.
I thought it was like an 80-minute movie that was forced into an X-Files frame. I said Max. I meant my name. Oh, hey, Kevin's name is Max.
Oh, I got it. That's right. It's your 12-year-old. Oh, that's right. I remember you telling me that before.
Right.
YouTube account.
Right.
Scolder. I mean, I like Scolder better than Smolder.
I like Scolder.
It's like Smother Mulder.
Scolder, I think, is a lot more fair. Smolder, it's giving everything to the guy.
No smushy names for M and S. They're better than that. I agree. We don't need to smushy name them. MSR. Stick
with your classic. Yeah, there was a lot of MSR moments in
this. But they showed this Twitter video, and I showed a reaction to it. And they gave a few really good shippy moments, which was supposed to be, they call them smolder moments. And they put in a couple moments that were just awkward, like the +1 talk in bed about being old. And the conversation on the log, which was,
Gillian was great.
Good. Conversation on the log that was about basically Scully giving up William and throwing him out like trash because we had the trash The Band-Aid nose man. Band-Aid nose man. Yeah. So it was just depressing. It was like, wait, this is... And they had that awkward encounter from My Struggle 1 when Mulder gets out of the car to meet Scully, and they haven't, like, seen each other in a while because they've been broken up. So, like, the dialogue there is, like, super awkward.
How's that a Smolder moment?
It's not.
That's more like an anti-Smolder moment.
Hey, Isabella.
Hello.
I was just like, wait, why wouldn't you show the part when he says, Scully, I love you? Or like,
I love you. I love you.
He's like, Scully, I love you. Or like, you know, the thing at the end of Amor Fati, when he's like, you're my touchstone, you're my constant.
Mm-hmm.
None of that.
None of these deep throat moments made it in.
Nope. And then, like, there's like a moment in Pusher, and there's like a couple of hand-holding moments. They totally...
Chris Wright?
Oh, and Redux.
There's
a whole bunch of moments in that.
It's a lot of moments.
Just don't think Geneva says she don't know if that Fox listens to Files.
Regrets. I've had a few.
So many moments. I'm gonna make my own. I'm actually gonna go through the whole season and like find every single shipping moment. I do like one season at a time.
Live on YouTube, so you have to mention them all without exemption. At a moment.
What's our favorite? Oh, my favorite season. I'd say
10.
Season 5, maybe 4, 5.
Hey, kid.
5 might be my favorite season. Because that's, well, no, I guess I got to run into the show around
Yeah, we got Dwayne
4.
Barry.
Yeah, no, it's not my favorite.
Oh, I love Dwayne Barry. Dwayne Barry, love Dwayne Barry. You know, I don't know if I have a favorite season. I've always been a mythology guy.
Hey, Ellie.
Yay.
I don't like award show. They never give awards to the people I like anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Screw the Emmys.
It was all sketch comedy people. Bill Hader.
Yeah.
And, you know, Me Swan got an Emmy.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm cool with it. I just don't like, I don't know. I'm not into it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of, I get bored.
I like the first 5 seasons in
watch...
general. Yeah, season 1. I was there from day 1, season 1, and there's a couple episodes I don't remember. So, you know, before the DVR world, maybe there's a couple I don't remember seeing back then. When we did the rewatch in 2015, there were a couple episodes that I just did not remember that I've seen a few times since.
Yeah.
And I watched this past week on BBC. The one where the ghost is like the secretary is being followed by the ghost and protected and whatnot. And a few others like that. But yeah, I just thought there's a couple like that.
You don't want to hear about his prostate problems. Pierce Niobia. Pierce Niobia.
No prostate?
Gout. Just wait till you get gout. They're like, huh? Gout! She's so funny in that scene, though.
Which one was that?
That was Nothing Lasts Forever, right?
Is that Gout?
Wasn't that the same episode?
Season 6.
Yeah, I like 7 too. The Secret Season of Sex. That's a good season, and he's got really good hair in that season. See, I go based on my Mulder hair.
Mm-hmm.
Scully's hair is good in that season too. Sorry, I moved.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't write about. Yeah, Mulder's hair was distractingly big in this episode.
It was very Elvis. I made a comment. I thought he was about to do an Elvis
It reminded
impersonation.
me almost like a Brendan Urie hair. It was up there. It was like,
yeah,
almost. It's not as full.
He's auditioning for like a skinny Superman.
Yeah, could have been Superman.
You know, with that hair, if he was as jacked as he is now, he could play Superman back then. He was almost a little too skinny. But, you know, if he was as jacked as he is now, I would say he could be like an all-star Superman now, the older Superman. That's like on his deathbed.
Oh, God.
No, he doesn't look that old. But but he looks like David.
Last time you said this, oh my God, you're not helping.
No. I'm going to show you
I hope
a
he
picture
never
of
creeps
it.
on any of these streams, because that would.
He doesn't look like a decrepit man. He looks like a guy in his 50s.
I
But
think you
he
should
looks
stop
like the way David looks now.
while your head.
David's,
So the guy
David's a
looks like.
fine-looking man.
I know. Okay, you're.
But the sun is poisoning him because of something Lex Luthor did.
David, you can play the old Superman now, the one on his deathbed.
Well, Superman ages very slowly.
Okay. I didn't think Superman actually aged. I learn something new every day.
Yeah, there's only a
Too
few
much Head and
episodes to deal with it.
Shoulders, back to Deep Throat. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, Head and Shoulders had nothing to do with
Knees and toes.
Yeah. Walt digging his Duchovny grave. Yeah. Well, let's get back to Deep Throat and fix that.
Yeah, Walt is digging his Duchovny grave. I agree. Just keeps digging.
I mean all this in the best possible intentions. If you knew what I was talking about, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, duh." It'd be perfect. Perfect casting. The live action version. Be better than whatever. And they need a new Superman so they can go. They did the old Batman.
You just go pitch it to him. Be like, hey, I have this idea for a show. You be old Superman. He's like on his deathbed. But,
he doesn't look like a grandpa. He looks like, like a guy with kids in college.
Okay.
Yeah, mature, not old.
Wait, Head and Shoulders is the real way to kill the aliens. Shadows. Yeah, that's a creepy episode.
Shadows?
Yeah.
Which one's Shadows? That's
That's
season 5?
Yeah. No.
6? 8?
You don't think David would agree? Smallville 2.0.
All right. Somebody look up All-Star Superman. If they got Google or something like that. And he's just got a little bit of white here and here. He kind of looks like my hair, actually.
All right.
And I'm 10 years younger. I could play him if I lost 200 pounds.
I'm looking it up. Why don't you talk more about Superman while I do that?
So, yeah, I'm going to talk about more Superman. So, but no, all right. Evolution. Yeah. Yeah, Deep Throat. Now, did anybody else notice? I mean, is it just me? I haven't seen anybody comment on it. I felt like there were a lot of lines joking in this episode playing on the Deep Throat theme, like more than just the Nixon thing. Like there were some double entendres in there and every time I hear, I'm like, there's like little lines I'm thinking more than, and like there's a lot in that first scene, I got something I couldn't show you at the office. And
they did a movie.
Animated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he doesn't look that old. He's just older in that. He's not that old though. And he's completely jacked.
How many times are you going to say old?
And I remember that episode of Vice. Oh yeah, I love Vice. See, I'm a big season 1 fan. I think, back in the day, I was there from day one, and I've seen the episodes from 3, 4, 5, 6 a lot. Right? I've seen episodes 3, 4, 5, 6 many times. 2 to 5, but maybe even more so. But we don't see a lot of the episodes 1, except for Ice and Tombs, right? And so, am I reaching on the? Is that All-Star Superman?
Actually, it could work.
You see what I mean?
Like, I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna.
Nah.
I'll tweet a picture of this.
Yeah, and that's Lois Lane. She takes a serum, becomes Supergirl type of thing for a day, and then.
I'm not gonna comment on this. Yeah. I'm gonna just leave it a go. All right, so.
And Lois Lane still looks young, so.
So Walt's reaching. Oh, Ice, yeah.
I saw Ice this week. Yeah, I watched Ice on the rewatch with the BBC. I love Ice. I could watch. I've probably seen Ice. Maybe more. I possibly have seen Ice more than I've seen the pilot.
I'm sending you something, Kathy. But go on.
The picture?
No. I'm sending you something else. Go on.
Turns is my favorite villain. Oh, Tombs. I'm having a hard time reading. I got one contact in. I have this contact in. And I'm having some eye allergy issues, and it's just really hard to focus on letters and stuff. It's hard to read. Favorite X-File? What's your favorite X-File episode? I've always been a big fan of Dwayne Barry. Anastasia, I think, is great.
There are quite a few.
Was it Al and Anastasia? I think I'm one of the few people that absolutely love Shapes. I am an old MGM. Sci-fi monster guy.
Space again.
I think Space is okay. It's not the greatest, and when I haven't seen it in a while, I like it. I don't think there's a single episode that I don't like if I haven't seen it in a while. There's a few episodes They're not all created equal.
Ice is great. That's one of the good ones.
Ice is great. It's the thing. It's the thing.
They're
all
really
over.
good.
Yeah.
Literally the thing. Kevin Boring evolution.
I mean, these are a lot of
If I was
clunkers,
that
but
stone, if you were that stone.
I'm a diehard fan though. So
She didn't inhale. That was the 90s things. Most overlooked and underrated episode, Closure. I feel mixed. I have mixed feelings about Closure.
Hey, which one's Closure?
It's when they go and basically get the answer to what happened to Samantha. Well,
I like Closure. Oh, I love
Closure.
Closure. Yeah. Oh, I cried at the end there. Is that the one like all like the spirits all kind of come out?
Yeah, he's like going out.
Yeah, that was. I got some tears going on in there.
It's a two-parter.
Season 6 opener. Although I don't.
No, I didn't like that one.
I don't 100% love the direction in season 6. You know, you got the foul one and Spender and
the foul one. Foully.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the direction post movie. Good night.
Oh gosh, it's late. It's late in Sweden.
Ah.
It's the middle of the night there.
Yeah. Still. You gotta get David up to Sweden to do a concert.
Yeah.
Just not in February. Not in February. You know how short the days are going to be in the winter there?
It's going to be like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and dark.
Sheesh.
That's good. I can do my ghost hunting.
Where you're going?
No, I don't know. If I decide to go. Right now, I have no plans.
I can't afford it.
No.
464 before Memorial Days. Wait. Oh, the next Memorial Day?
Next Memorial Day? Oh, gosh.
Wait. That's not right.
That can't be right.
A year from now, Memorial Day? Ooh,
yeah, the beginning is sad because Mulder is just, it's almost like they had this at the end of like the future. It was as if it didn't end the way it did. And Mulder, he was definitely disconnected. And Scully too. They seemed very distant from each other.
Mm-hmm.
It was like they backtracked. Glass in 2019, off topic. Valley died in like the character. I don't think anyone.
Oh, Glass. Is that the Unbreakable and the M. Night Shyamalan movie?
Yeah, I saw that.
I am looking forward to that. That's not till January? Yeah, that looks really good. That looks like as if Marvel Avengers or mutants, you know, X-Men rather, was real and what it would be like in the real world kind of thing. And almost looks a little like Legion, the X-Men TV show on FX. It looks good. That Legion season 2 ever come out? That's coming out soon, right?
What is that?
Legion season 2. What's
a good. What makes you like the mythology episodes more than the standalone episode? I feel like when I was younger, I liked the Monster of the Week episodes, but I like the mythology more. I always liked the mythology better, but as the revival started, I changed everything up. It went no longer.
Well, because their mythology took a
turn. And ever since season 9, and part of season 8, the mythology kind of just started to, with the whole who's the daddy, playing Mulder, you know, where is he? No answers. Like, we got some answers, and then we didn't get some answers. Then Mulder gets abducted, and, you know, David takes off from the show, and then he comes back, and he's like, no answers when he gets back, really about anything. And then he's kind of disconnected, and then they don't tell us straight out who the father is, and they don't even have a discussion about it. He's just like, hey, I'm back, and they don't even have a discussion about her being pregnant. Like, they don't talk about anything. They follow the same, like, protocol. They have the whole series. We don't talk about anything. We keep that from you guys. Everything happens off screen.
Yes, to a Star is Born, Kathy. That's awesome.
The most hated villain, the foul one.
Mm-hmm.
Fowley's a wedge. You know, I liked it.
What about the little, like, the Oompa Loompa that crawls up people's asses?
Yeah, that was in.
I might have hated that more than.
No, that's more interesting than Space. I like that actor, but
he's funny. He's good. Yeah.
But they they really.
So we'll up your ass.
They really met. And then they had all these super soldiers, and then Mulder going on trial, and just this
I like the
flying
trial.
into the rock, and all this
That
stuff.
was weird.
None of it made sense.
Magnetite.
And then
Magnetite was like the
Smoking
midichlorians
Man
for the
obviously
X-Files.
blew up, but I guess he had the technology to somehow put himself back together from being blown to smithereens.
We could build them. We can put them back together. It's bionic.
The Big Worm in New Jersey episode, season 2. Not the Fluke Man.
Wait, Big Worm in Jersey. I think that's Fluke Man.
The
Yeah.
butt midget.
Yeah, host. The Big Worm is host. The butt midget. Yeah.
Well, they had the Jersey Devil too.
Jersey Devil. I love the
Season
Jersey
1,
Devil.
right?
Jersey Devil's interesting to me. That's an interesting,
And that's not the real Jersey.
it's a really
Devil.
hairy naked lady running around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think she liked Mulder. I think she had a thing for Mulder.
Yeah, I understand. I love William B. Davis. I think they could have given Mulder a better villain. Or if they maybe explained, I had this theory, because I guess in the comic books, he's a clone. He's actually not him.
Oh.
He comes back as a clone. You know, I want to go through the comic books and read all of them, and I was going to do videos about them.
Yeah, that's host.
Yeah. Yeah, in the sewer system. Yeah, he's in the toilets.
That's Darren Morgan.
Yep.
In costume.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it would have made sense if they had somehow tied it in and we learned that he was a clone of Smoking Man. That would have made better sense than saying he just has this alien technology to somehow survive a missile to the face.
You know, I think where the mythology took a turn, they killed off the syndicate for the better part. Was that season 6 or 7 when they killed off the syndicate?
They got blown up season 6.
Season 6. And I think in a lot of ways, the mythology never quite had a focus after that, because the syndicate, starting with Deep Throat, leading to Manicured Man, and the First Elder, all that.
Yeah, they blew up some
leading up
really
to the
good,
movie.
interesting characters. So
Yeah, all that pre-movie.
they should just off them one at
Yeah,
a time.
Manicured Man was great. What a great actor, like Shakespeare, right? Real legit actors.
The episode season 6 about the dog lady. It starts with an A, right? I want to say it's Alpha, but it's not.
Amorphic?
No, I know what you're talking about. Right, it starts with an A.
Mm-hmm.
Kathy, my trivia person. I have to look it up now.
Alpha.
Is it Alpha?
Max is saying Alpha.
Is it called Alpha?
I like Krychek. Krychek was cool.
Oh, it is Alpha. Okay.
What is it? Tunguska? The whole thing with Tunguska, I love. What Mulder and Krychek going to Russia. And I love that whole sequence. And I think, you know what it is? I think
Rita Covarrubias.
Yeah. And I think I know those episodes the best because, when you first got the DVDs and when we first got the VHS tapes and those original marathons and FX, they pretty much just did mostly.
He like punches Krychek in the face and he's dangling him from his balcony, is that the same episode? Is that all in Tunguska?
That's not Tunguska.
Am I mixing
when Skinner hangs him from the balcony? That's not Tunguska.
Which episode is that? Because I'm confusing them now. I think he does. And then he pulls him into the car and takes him. There's that rock, right?
Well, yeah.
In a prison camp in Russia.
And he gets infected.
Yeah, and he brings the rock. Yeah, I remember all this. Yeah. They go to the prison camp. He gets the black oil.
At the end, they leave Krychek in the silo.
Right, yeah, and he loses his arm, right?
Krychek loses his arm?
Yeah, he gets his arm cut off.
Did they do that to Krychek?
Yeah, they cut off his arm.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
He has a prosthetic arm with the T. It's dipping.
What was the deal with that? If you cut your arm off, then the alien won't infect you?
Have like the mark or whatever. Yeah.
The smallpox mark or the
whatever that mark was. Maybe we should just watch that. We'll watch that.
Should we watch that next week, Tunguska?
We should watch that next week because that's one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while.
I don't need to watch Squeeze again. I've watched it so many times.
All right. So why don't we just blow through all of the mythology episodes
Well,
in order.
no, I don't want to go in order.
No in order.
But we can do like if there's like a double.
All right, Tunguska Tournament. We want to watch both or 2 weeks back to back?
We do 2 weeks.
We do a double episode next week?
If we do, I like to start earlier.
We can start about 8 o'clock next week, Tunguska Tournament. And then they're like, it's only 90 minutes, so we could start this at 9:30. Start this a little earlier.
Yeah, I'd like to do
All right,
that.
it's a date. Tunguska and Terma next week. It's a date. The Experiments, Deep Throat Revisited, Watergate. Yeah. I feel like that's what we're doing now. It's very, very timely.
Okay.
That's why I think I tweeted that tonight. I said, I think Trump got all of his deep state ideas from watching this episode. He's expecting some guy to pop up in the bathroom and tell him everything that's going on. And apparently that was Michael Flynn, though, so it didn't work out.
Yeah, those are good episodes.
I know
we
more
do a double
politics.
episode. Just so you know, Walt will find any excuse he possibly can to talk about politics. So
I don't look for it. It sneaks into my
it just
mind.
comes out.
I'm a political junkie.
Yeah.
Yes, the arm. Yes. Oh, okay. The vaccination scar. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's what I thought.
See, I love Shapes. I think Shapes is great. You don't like Shapes that much, right?
The one with like the werecat or
No, the werewolf.
yeah, no.
The Winnebago or whatever
It's
it is.
bad.
It's not the Winnebago.
The puppet cat?
No, that's the Dos Bichos.
Yeah, that one's bad too.
No, that's the one where they dig up the artifacts. No, season 1 with the Native American reservation.
Yeah, I don't like that
And the farmers, but it's classic werewolf and it's very well done werewolf lore, and it looks just like the old werewolf movies. It could be Lon Chaney Jr. only instead of gypsies, it's Native Americans. You might argue in 2018 it's dated, racially speaking, but I feel like it's not as bad like in this way. Babylon is racially insensitive. You know what I mean? It's more.
And that was just a year or two back.
No, I know. It's more. It was very much the case.
Just to people on their cell phones Thursday. They're probably watching us right now. The Kindred.
The Kindred.
Left arm. That's what I thought.
Wait. Oh, the Kindred, the TV show, the werewolf and the vampire werewolf. Was that? That was vampires and werewolves, right? Or is the Kindred an episode? I forget now.
I don't think The Kindred was an episode, right?
Are you talking about the series, The Kindred?
The Cult.
Or what was the Lou Diamond Phillips series? That was Wolf Lake. Wolf Lake.
The series?
Yeah,
series?
It was like a 1-season wonder on Sci-Fi.
There's an episode called The Kindred?
Yeah.
What season?
Cult.
They're listful aliens.
They're full of lists.
Oh, the Red Rogue Cult.
Is that the
Yeah,
Kindred?
I remember that. The Amish episode. Yeah.
Oh, is it Kindred the episode? Oh, yeah, that's a great episode.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
That freaked me out more than anything.
Asexual, amorphic. Yeah, having sex makes you transform.
But it was before. Sorry, I'm getting water.
Nick Lay?
Yeah, he's in it, but he's not Krychek. He's in the beginning.
Oh, Nick Lee. Isn't Nick Lee? Is it Nick Lay? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Genderbender, right. But is that... Oh, Genderbender. Well, that's not the name of the... Genderbender was the name of the episode, though, right?
Switch sex and that's the name of the episode.
Oh, that's not the Kindred. What's the Kindred, then?
Yeah. That's the people that could change sexes.
Yeah.
Genderbender.
Oh, is the Kindred their...
He's in the club and he's like...
Is that the name of the cult?
Person. And they're like... Scully goes out and is about to do the wild thing with this guy.
I'm about to do the wild thing.
And Mulder says he's about to do the wild thing. She's about... And he,
oh, the Kindred was the name of the cult. Okay. Right. Interesting.
Yeah, that creeped me out quite a bit.
Hey, but they had a great makeover system. If Mud Mask could really turn you back, give you longevity like that. Where is Mark Felt when we need him? That's right. Where is Mark Felt?
Mark Felt?
Yeah, where was Mark Felt?
I don't know.
Is that a where are frogs kind of a question? I was trying to be like a David. Where is Mark Felt?
They kill people with sex.
Yeah. Hey, but what a
Where's
great way to
Waldo?
go. You know? That's an old Richard Pryor joke. Old Richard Pryor joke. His dad or grandfather, like his mom actually was a pimp,
Mm-hmm.
and his dad died having sex. And the joke was he was coming and going at the same time.
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Sure, I didn't make that up. That's an old Richard Pryor gig. And much funnier when Richard Pryor said
I've heard that, actually.
it. Yeah. But
Oh, ow, my head.
welcome to the Deep Throat Lounge.
Sounds like the Black Lodge.
Welcome to Deep Throat. Welcome to Deep
Babylon was a
Throat.
very brave episode. That's a word for it.
LMAO.
It's not about the creep goat or the Mexican goat sucker. That was El Chupacabra.
It always comes easy at the Deep Throat Lounge.
Okay, all right.
And we're done here. So, Tunguska and Terme next week. I'll put out a
Red
tweet.
Museum, Babylon.
I like
Mushrooms,
Red Museum. I like
That's a
all
great
those
too.
Country Doctor episodes. You know, I felt like this show really dealt well with Flyover Country.
Yes, he did write it.
Who?
Babylon. He was writing it.
Yeah.
And he was also writing My Struggle 2 when they were filming it.
Mm-hmm.
So that explains a lot. I don't know what happened to Babylon. I feel like halfway through the episode, it got hijacked into this whole other
Did they have,
twisted.
you remember
It was
they
like
want-
watching two separate episodes. Like
I think he had more
was-
episodes, and he compressed a few into that episode. There's
never
3
be
different
done.
episodes in
Don't.
there.
I-
You know,
it's
there's
just
terrorism,
like, it's this
acid
terrorist
trip.
episode, and we got this like serious thing, and all of a sudden, Mulder
Misery's
goes on this
river of the
really
world.
silly dance, and yeah, Tom Waits music, which is creepy, and yeah, and then he's having these mushroom trips that weren't even. It was the placebo. It was the placebo. I would write a song about Babylon. Like I said, I tried to write a song about Deep Throat. I couldn't make it right. I had some lyrics. Let me pull up some of the lyrics I had. Because I was like, I can't make a song about this. What did I say? Mrs. Buddha Haas. Her hubby isn't her hubby. Wait. Yeah. Mrs. Buddha Haas. Yeah, her hubby was no longer himself. Mulder and Scully got into trouble when they tried to go back. Busted and turned away by a bunch of men in black. Scully says it's time to go home. Mulder says okay. But he tricked her and he ditched her and went back anyway. There were things tense, and he went through the hole in the fence. Not sure what Mulder really expected. Though how would he go on the airbase and expect to not be detected? Oh my god. They caught him and drugged him. Scully got back. That was it. They went back to they went to DC.
But then they were saved by Deep Throat.
He didn't tell him anything. No, he didn't tell him anything. Just that aliens have been here for a long time. And poor Mrs. Buddha Haas never got her husband back. Mulder went running on the track. Woo! Hot, sweaty Mulder. Now that's the sculptor. And that's when aliens attack. There's your song.
It's better than when it's live, because then you don't have to take credit for horrible recording.
Yes, that's the good part of doing it live. Because
It's improv, and no one will ever see this. Oh, we were recording this too.
It's there.
People will see that. Oh.
People saw it.
Oh, well.
When you improvise and then you throw in a random rhyme, people are like, "Oh, that's just brilliant."
How do you come up with that stuff?
But if you write it down, you put it in a song, and it's pre-written, people are like, "What the heck kind of rhyme is that? Why would they put that in the song?" So, yeah, it's hot and sweaty Mulder.
I was really expecting them to eat some pie. Did they not have pie in Idaho?
Not in this episode.
It's too soon for pie, I guess. This cherry pie would have been too much.
Xfiles meets vaudeville.
Yeah. We're going to the deep throat all night long.
We'll do another song for a different episode, because this one, Deep Throat, is just going to have like a creepy, not vaudeville, burlesque sound to it. Like
when you see those lights in the sky, it's not an helicopter anymore.
Deep Throat, Mark Felt. Yeah. Oh, Mark Felt is Deep Throat.
Oh, that's the actor. That's
no
right.
Loss for Buddha Haas.
Yeah. Pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie. Now I'm getting hungry. We got a little bit of cake left.
I'm still recovering from that cake. I had some earlier.
That's a good cake. Oh, that's a good cake. Yesterday I had a birthday party at the club. 10, 11-year-olds mostly, but it was I don't know where they got the cake from, but it was like
the kids.
Well, no, they had a huge cake. They offered it to me. They left it at the club. I almost took that home. I figured that would have been horrible.
No, because we already.
But I should have brought you a slice. I feel bad I did it because it's like that thick slice of fudgy mousse in the middle, and like what was great about the cake. But you had your cake. It was more of like a little decadent type cake. It wasn't so sugary.
Right.
Wasn't
too sugary.
This was
either,
sugary. This gave me. If I had this cake before the show, I probably would not have been able to perform. I used to like pecan pie. I don't like that much sugar anymore.
Holidays are coming. We're all just gonna blow up.
I like sweet potato pie when it's not too sweet.
Food, and then winter's gonna come, and we're gonna be like,
Like shoe fly pie. It's like pecan pie without the pecans. It's just
Scully
too much sugar.
Less. Would Gillian come back for that? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
But she'll come back as her character.
I feel like I saw something
from Hannibal, and have to dance with one leg.
Or Stella. Oh, with one leg. Oh my god. Because she ate her leg.
Do you remember there was a time you ate my leg, you bastard?
I ate my own leg.
She ate her own leg. She prepared her own leg. Yeah. I think she was offering up her own leg so he wouldn't eat all of her.
We have Scully leg pie.
Please don't eat all of me.
Banana cream pie.
Please,
all the way.
I can do that.
Now he's doing a song about it. Episode 3, season 2.
Please don't eat all of me. Why not eat all of me? Oh, wait, no. Can't you see? You're nothing without me.
Max said, Mulder has that hot kiss with Kristen. It's all like tongues and stuff.
Kristen Ritter?
No, the vampire girl.
Oh, yeah.
So, like...
His girlfriend
at the time. But, yeah, they have all these kisses between other characters, but Mulder and Scully are supposed to, like, have platonic activity kisses.
Technically, I have shared a scene with somebody who had a sex scene with Mulder.
Yeah, you did.
Well, with Hank.
Yeah.
And that...
It's like 2 degrees away from having a sex scene with Mulder.
Yeah. I was in the makeup trailer with her. And I was choking on a steak.
We talked about this last week.
Had nothing to do with Deep Throat. It was an actual steak.
It's hot, the kiss. She's like shaving him.
What's Dixie pie? I'm a little nervous now.
I want to know what Dixie pie is,
Paula
too.
Deen, chocolate chips, pecan pie with chocolate.
With chocolate chips?
Have I had that? That's maybe am I?
I've never had
slightly south of the border days.
Wait, what?
Did
you say?
Well, like in Maryland, south of the Mason-Dixon.
Oh, right.
Well, south of Pennsylvania.
Mincemeat
Pie, apples and.
I agree. That
raisins.
was the best Mulder Scully kiss in the truth, and then the one at the end of I Want to Believe was good too. They only had they didn't have a lot.
Just one kiss, just one kiss, I forget how that goes.
The Mimi Roberts kiss. Yeah, that was And then like she got to run her arm up and down his naked chest and like take him his handcuffs off. Oh, I hated that.
My darling,
like they had that happen. That was a very sexy scene, right? She like went in, she had the key and his hands were all like cuffed up, and then she like runs her arm up his chest. It didn't really happen. It was in the dream he had, but still more action than Mulder and Scully got.
Mm-hmm.
And then they like kissed at the end of that. Oh, that was the worst.
Sorry, Eva. Yuck. That character was where her character? Oh, her character was
Diana
terrible?
Fowley.
I don't know.
Like making out with Mulder.
Actually, I never heard this foul one term until more recently. And is that why people don't like it? Because kept Mulder and Scully away from each other?
Yeah. It's like a cock blocker. It was so gross.
What about the woman from Fire? What was the name of that episode?
She left. She was like, bye. I got to
The
go.
British Oxford
Bye.
chick?
Yeah.
Not Fire. What was the episode called?
Phoebe.
Was it Fire?
It was Fire.
Fire? Flame on!
I can't believe they gave us all that, but they wouldn't give us anything like that. And like Mulder and Scully cobbled together in +1, and
She always liked Mimi
they had
Rogers.
sex, and then like Mulder still had his shirt on, but like Mulder had his shirt off, and like she's running her hand up his chest for like Mulder's fantasy.
He had sex with his shirt off in Rapture.
Well, that's not an X-File.
It's true. X-rated.
He makes out better with the blonde detective in that episode. Yeah. Yeah, Synergy, whatever that is. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Detective White. Well, she, like, jumps on top of him and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, but still. And then Chris Carter says, oh, I can't show this stuff on TV. It's prime time, but it's early prime time. I have to, like, we talked to Chris Carter when we were at the Xfiles season 10 premiere party.
Oh, that's right.
Fox invited us. So Sergi, right? Okay. I always say it wrong.
Sergi?
Sergi. So we talked to him.
Sergi.
And he was like, oh, I can answer whatever questions. We're like, is there a way we could have Mulder and Scully, like, at least show, like, a mature relationship? Some type of, mature sexual relationship. It doesn't have to be, like, sex on screen, but, like, something for shippers.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, yeah, I can't really show anything because network won't let me allow it. And I'm thinking, we don't really need to see, like, thrusting and things. So, yeah, hot scenes with it. She did more with the were-lizard than she did with Mulder. Because
that was hot.
The fake he tricked us. He's like, oh, yeah, watch episode 3. There's a moment with Scully.
Mm-hmm.
We're thinking, oh, it'll be Mulder and Scully. No, he lied. He tricked to us. He trolled us. We get to that episode.
He's a lying SOB. He
lied.
Hashtag
He's a lying lizard. He lied in an episode. She makes out with a lizard man. Right? She's all like, yeah, maybe she wasn't like that with Syzygy. Is that how you say it? Grey's Anatomy. You want to see thrusting? Well, we'd probably have to put it on one of the other networks to do that, like cable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, network TV.
Season 12, straight to Netflix.
Network TV, you can show them making out, and he can have his shirt off.
Season 12, Playboy TV.
Season 12, Netflix. The Netflix.
Season 12, Skinamax at 3 in the morning.
The Disney Network. It's now a Disney show.
Disney's done some PG-13 movies.
Disney can pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be on the Disney streaming platform.
Can I say, I've had a lot of thoughts about this because we talk about it all the time.
Upper press, but only when it comes to Mulder and Scully. Mm-hmm. They're like monks.
I feel like it would be weird seeing a sex scene with Mulder and Scully after 25 years. I feel like the tone is set a certain way.
We could see the beginning of one.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe just like the end of one.
Oh, we've seen the beginning of one. We've seen the after.
The beginning of they didn't even kiss.
Well, I mean, like the intent was there.
They had an awkward
He was in the door.
About
Clearly, it was going to happen again.
They had a very awkward conversation about getting old.
Mm-hmm. And then she got pregnant.
And yeah, don't even get me started on that. Don't get me started on that.
Hey, you know how you don't get pregnant?
I don't mean watch Grey's Anatomy. I mean, it's on ABC. Yeah, you're right. And I saw a primetime cable show that had like a threesome happening yesterday.
The Jimmy Kimmel party was great.
No, I saw The Purge. We watched like the first 3 episodes, and they showed like 3 naked people, and that's like prime time.
We saw boobies.
We didn't see boobs, but we saw a lot of skin.
What did I see? Boobies. I saw something else with boobies.
You must have watched something else where you saw boobies. There was The Purge. Like 3 people were making out in a bed naked. You didn't see like any body parts, but she's trying to take down your keyboard.
Oh, she's trying to get in the box. I think I have to start wrapping this up.
Yeah, he has the tank top on.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Kimmel parody. Yeah, that was good. You saw butts and side breasts on the show on what The Purge? Maybe there was. I don't know.
There was no, something else recently.
But it was a primetime. What show? It's on AMC? No, it's on TBS.
Jack Ryan. Oh, Jack Ryan, I think, had boobies.
Well, that's streaming.
Amazon.
That's streaming. Scully is
Iron
Madonna,
Fist.
married to Mulder's Joseph, Jesus, depending on the episode. Immaculate Conception. Is that you?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, deep throw. Deep through.
Damn, those turds smell.
Please don't. Don't start that up again. Don't start that up again.
Damn, those turds smell.
I'm going to have to take that away. Zobi. I didn't know he was going to use that. I didn't know he was going to use it like that.
Next time somebody uses the bathroom in our house, we're going to put it in the guest bathroom.
We're going to put it in there, and so when you go to use that. Yes! That's really funny. Oh my God, you got to do that. But then we can't really film
Half
anyone.
my life by your side.
No, just the Xfiles theme.
Unsaid, undone.
No. No, we have the Xfiles theme when you go to pull the toilet paper.
When the time comes.
No.
Hark the herald.
It looks like you're like doing something with nipples there.
Oh, that looks like rolling a joint. Hark the herald.
No. Stop it.
Okay.
Sobe!
I have a new toy.
Okay, well, we're going to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Next week, we're going to start at 8. And we'll do Terma and Tunguska?
Tunguska and then Terma.
Tunguska and then Terma.
Yeah.
Jesus nailed to the... So next Monday, right?
Next Monday. Was that the 24th? Yeah. So we're going to skip around a little bit from here on out.
Mm-hmm. We're going to skip around.
Mm-hmm. You better skip around. And, yeah, that'll be good. Oh, thank you. We appreciate it. We have a good time. We do this for a living on some levels. It's harder when you're tired. We used to be better at midnight shows than we are today. But
midnight shows? It's not even midnight.
Hey, if you're ever in the city, come see us do some improv comedy in Broadway Comedy Club there in Times Square.
Is that still the cat?
The cat's inside. So I stole our cat likes to jump in boxes.
Yeah, most cats do.
It could be a shoe box, or I got this big box.
Even if it's thin, like could be this
and I put
big.
it here to put the keyboard on as a keyboard stand, and she's like reclaiming her box. So she's in the box.
Trying to get in it.
I think she's in it. I think she's right here.
Scratching it.
That's me.
Oh.
Oh no! So I have to do this now.
It's cats. They do love their boxes. This one has to go on Wednesday.
I'm gonna leave that one alone. Awesome. Hey guys, well, thanks for tuning in. You guys are awesome. And
that's definitely the cat.
That's the cat. Oh, she wants to hear more music, I guess. Must have been a beautiful baby.
She doesn't really scratch a lot of stuff. She's really good. It's just she wants this box back.
Mm-hmm.
Minnie.
Let's do.
Are you gonna do an outro?
Mommy, don't do the thing I want.
What?
I don't know. I never remember the words.
You never say the words right.
I never knew the words right then. Any requests?
Good
Requests
night,
for the
guys.
road? One last. Anybody any requests? You are.
No, that wasn't a request.
So beautiful.
That wasn't a request.
To me.
If it fits, I sits. Looking forward to see you guys. Yes,
As
looking
you
forward to talking to you guys.
see.
Again, no mas, Buddha Haas.
You're everything I hope.
Night, night, guys. The Xfiles theme.
You're everything.
So once he starts. There you go. Yeah, he's not.
The Xfiles is a show with music by Mark Snow. Mark Snow. Mark Snow.
Good night.
Mark Snow.